water in this tank behind us, do you think it stays the same temperature year-round, or do you think it changes? Doesn't change? That is actually froth. Everybody give her a round of applause as it's coming up. So as far as the water changing here, Sandrine, what is the temperature in there? You're feeling comfortable year-round, right? Now the water does actually change from time to time. It's actually coming directly out from the harbor. So it's being pulled into this tank directly from the harbor. And that's one of the reasons you guys get a wetsuit like you do. It's going to keep you guys at a good temperature while you're in there. We provide that for you, which is neat. It's one of the benefits of being a diver here. You have to bring your own gear. So they come in and help us out a whole lot. We have to help them out as well. Alright, what I want to do now is just open it up to a few questions to see if you guys have any questions about the animals in the tank, like a cool barracuda that's swimming by, you got the triple tails and sea turtles, or if you have any other questions about what it's like to be a diver. Alright? So just by show of hands, anybody got anything off the top of your head yet? Alright. She was actually wondering if you could swim around just a little bit. As far as swimming around the pool, she'll absolutely, I'm sure, do that at the end of the show. We kind of stay here and answer questions a little bit more, okay? Alright. Let's see, well, another question. Yes, you in the back. Are you afraid to swim with the sharks at all? No, absolutely not. This is the thing about our sharks here. We've actually been able to pick out sharks that are not a terribly aggressive species. There's about 400 plus species of sharks in the world, and there's a lot of them that live here in South Carolina. Pretty docile. Another thing, we've trained them to eat in a particular way. So what do you do when you want to feed a shark here at the aquarium? What's this for?
This is for feeding a shark. And we know it's this is fish on the end. Well, first of all, we bag on the side of the tank. Let's take the shark and it's
Alright, so I'm just going to repeat that because we're having some sound stuff. But yeah, what she said, this is a tool that they use a little bit longer than what we use, or sorry, this is a little bit shorter than what we use, but we bang on the side of the tank, and that lets the sharks know that there is food in the water. They'll come right up to the surface. So we've gotten them used to the sound going through that tank, and they'll actually come right up to the surface, and we'll do what's called a target feed. And they're used to eating right off of those tongs, and the other animals, and not you at all. They're never interested in you as food, because you're not an animal that would be on the menu normally. Alright, you have a question. What's that? Oh, that's a good one. I've actually never had this asked. How long does it take from the scuba gear?
How what?
How long does it take to put on scuba gear?
For me, 5 minutes.
For her, 5 minutes. She's actually pretty good at putting on the scuba gear. She's all set. You got a question. That's a good one. Do you like touching the fish or the sharks? Are you able to do that like you would in the touch tank?
No, we don't touch the fish and sharks.
So that's a no on touching the fish or the sharks. You don't want them to get too used to you. So the most things these animals are just going to be swimming around, doing their own thing, and when you're in a diving area like this, you want them to just feel like you're... Now, one more question real quick for you. Do we train your sharks? And actually, the answer to that is yes. We do train our sharks a little bit, and I was kind of talking about that with the feeding. We want to train our sharks to surface and eat. So they're not interested in her as food, and they're not interested in our diet. We also do a little bit of overfeeding. In the wild, these animals would eat about 2 times a month, but here we feed about 3 times a week. so they're just getting a little bit overfed, not extra portions. We're not big fat sharks, ones that are not very hungry all the time. All right, first things first, I want everybody to give Sandrine a big round of applause. The work she's so doing, could not run the affair without her volunteer doctors. They also have the coolest jobs. They're coming in, and they all do it for free. These guys are really, really helpful and critical to us. Also, I want you guys and all of the volunteers who got a round of applause. All right? I'm hoping that everybody has gone. The next big show is going to be at 12 o'clock, and that is upstairs, the alligator program. They're going to learn everything you ever want to know about alligators. And if you have any questions for me, my name is Adam. I'll be hanging out right here up at the front of the tank, and I hope everybody has a fantastic day in South Carolina Aquarium. Thank you so much.
Follow me.